What's up guys, it's BeeWee. Today, I'll be showing you how to do a Deadmines 1 pull as a level 60 Paladin. This isn't the most efficient way to make gold, but you can make 40 gold by charging 4 low level characters, 10 gold each for 5 runs, which takes about 65 minutes in total to complete. The characters will not have to run from the beginning of the instance in order to get XP, which is a huge bonus for them. In this video, I will go over the talent specs, the gear needed, and the ideal pull route to accomplish this 1 pull with ease. Each section will be marked in this video if you want to skip ahead. I will also have tutorial notes and links posted on my website at beewee.tv or beeweetv.com. Either one will work. The link to my website along with the timestamps will be down below in the description. Before I get into the video, please click that like and subscribe button if you enjoy what you see here today. I'll be posting gaming content weekly. With that said, let's get into the video. This is the same exact talent spec I use for all my dungeon farms, and if you watch my previous video on the stockades, which you can click right there, then you can skip to the next section. The talent spec for these type of dungeon farms is crucial. On the screen is the talent spec I like to use. There are 2 specific talent items you need for these type of pulls, which are Consecration and Blessing of Sanctuary. Consecration for the AoE damage, and Blessing of Sanctuary for the defense and AoE damage. The other 2 items that are nice to have are Pursuit of Justice and Improved Retribution Aura. Pursuit of Justice provides distance from the mobs while rounding them up and allows you to take less damage while you're doing this. Improved Retribution Aura provides additional DPS once the dungeon mobs are attacking you. This build ultimately provides the Paladin enough protection to gather up the dungeon mobs and enough damage to kill them before they kill you. There are other ways to go talent-wise for these type of dungeon farms, but I prefer this build since it's the most balanced. You can pull up this talent build and mess around with it by using the link below in the description. Let's now talk about gear composition. This is the same gear composition I used for the SM Cathedral video, so you may want to skip ahead to the pull route if you've already watched it. You can also get a link to my full gear set by going to the guide notes on my website. The link to my website is down in the description. There are specific items you will need in order to accomplish this 1 pull. There are 5 pieces you will need in addition to the 5-piece judgment set. Here are the pieces of gear you will need. Demon Forge Breastplate provides a chance to regain your health by 120 when you are struck in combat. The chance of this lifesteal proccing is about 3%. This may seem like a low chance, but the odds of this proccing drastically increases when you have 50 plus dungeon mobs attacking you. This lifesteal heal stacks with 40% of your overall spell power and provides amazing healing when you have the whole dungeon attacking you. The Skull Flame Shield is the second item that provides additional lifestealing by 35 and additional AoE DPS to any mob in the surrounding area. The lifesteal has a 3% chance of proccing and stacks with spell power. The AoE DPS has a 1% chance to proc and will deal 75 to 125 fire damage to all targets around you. Your main hand is also very important. The main hand you'll want to use is a one-hander that has a lot of spell damage. I used the Mage Blade from Molten Core with a plus 30 spell power enchant. The last 2 items you will need are the Zandalarian Hero Charm from ZG, which will increase your healing and spell damage for 12 seconds. And lastly, you will need the Force of Will, which drops from Angerforge and BRD. This trinket helps you mitigate all damage being taken at once. Besides that, you'll want to focus on getting plate gear with spell damage on it. I prefer using the Paladin Judgment set from BWL since the 5 set piece bonus provides an additional 47 spell damage and healing. Here are the enchants I use for all my items. I highly suggest getting these enchants because they're going to increase your damage overall. A link to the enchants will be on my website. The pull route for this run is similar to the armory, except you have to kill a few more bosses in order to open doors. What you'll need to do is run down to each closed door and kill each boss. Each door will open after killing them. This will create a clear path to the entrance to do the 1 pull. Here are the 3 bosses you will have to kill in order to get the doors open. Do your best to avoid the mobs while running to each boss, and save those for when you run back. Sometimes it's inevitable that you'll pull some, so just kill them if you do. Once you've killed the 3 bosses, get the gunpowder and blow up the door so you can head to the ship. Head directly to your left and then start swimming so you can kill Mr. Smite. Once you've killed Mr. Smite, start pulling the mobs on the bottom deck of the ship going clockwise. Once you see the first ramp, start going up until you hit the top deck. Pull both bosses and be ready to jump off the deck. Be careful, do not create too much distance or they will reset. I also suggest laying down Consecration rank 1 to make sure they don't reset. Continue running back the way you came and grabbing any leftover mobs. Once you hit the smelting room, be ready to pop your Zandalorian hero charm to regain your health. Also, if your health is really low, be ready to pop your Blessing of Protection. If you use Blessing of Protection right now, you'll have enough time to use your Divine Shield once you hit the Lumberyard. Thankfully, I didn't have to use any bubble in this run due to good RNG with lifesteal. Once you hit the entrance of the first boss, that's when you can start killing the mobs since the low level players can get XP. Make sure you have your Skull Flame Shield out and be ready to pop Zandalorian Hero Charm. Start using rank 5 Consecration and killing down the mobs. Continue doing this until all the mobs are dead. And that's all you have to do for this run. Here's the example run so you can see in real time what you need to do. Highly advise watching this all the way through so you understand the entire pull. I'm going to stay quiet during this example. However, I've added tips and tricks which you will see pop up as text or diagrams throughout the example. I hope you enjoy. this is the end of this dungeon farm. Please let me know what you thought of this video in the comments section below. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a great day.